Guys, welcome back.
Guys, since you missed it, we're in a submarine now.
A whole lot of stuff happened.
You know how it goes. Technical difficulties. I think you gotta do put in the corner.
I'm just making sure that I didn't. Cause it looked like it wanted me to do something else, but I don't think it did. I think I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, I have to do that afterwards. Let's see if it freezes right away.
Right away.
Speak Chinese. So only two people know karate. One's Chinese, one's king. I forgot how that goes. It's much funnier when they did it.
Now get out of there.
Shit.
Hurry up. She's about to explode.
Okay. I'll just hang out in this boat.
Are you Chinese or Japanese?
I would still be hurt.
Yeah.
Let's get real.
Water's surprisingly calm after that submarine explosion.
They could not program some rebels. Real talk. Ruffles are plain. Shouldn't even be a thought process here,
I
dude.
feel like
No.
Ruffles.
Ruffles. Correct. Anything else is pure nonsense.
I think it kind of depends on the flavor.
Nope. Name a flavor that's better at reg.
I'm gonna say a sour cream and onion here, and you're
Wrong! What the F?
But I stand by.
Oh my god. You're a monster.
Yeah, I beat Fallout 4. My canon Fallout 4 run, I've sided with the railroad.
Yeah, because you're disgusting. Sorry, I'm being real harsh, but railroad sucks.
I like their spunky can-do attitude.
I saw a post. It was on like the Fallout Reddit the other day. I was going into a bunch of details about how the railroad should actually be helping ghouls out and not synths, because it makes way more sense. Because like they're actually an oppressed group for no good reason, whereas like the synths are actually like weird, like things that aren't necessarily in need of defense.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my problem that I kind of had with.
What are you doing here?
It's smuggling. Here's my problem I had with
Not
New Vegas.
anymore.
To a lesser extent, New Vegas, but also with 4, just fewer ghouls overall. Like there were no ghouls in New Vegas. Think about that.
What about the ghoul you can screw?
That was like one. That's like the one ghoul that's in that game.
What about the one in the hospital area? Like the one with Julie Farkers. You have one there. She's a.
That's the ghoul you can screw.
Yeah, it is. What about?
There's the one ghoul at the Super Mutant Refuge in the mountains.
Yep.
There's like a few ghoul rangers at Ranger Station Echo. There's Hadrian, the ghoul comedian at the Atomic Wrangler.
What about all the ones that you're talking about? Friendly ghouls.
Yeah, I'm not. But like there are even fewer. Like yeah, it's just.
There's a whole area where they're all at.
I know it's a lack of radiation, but that doesn't explain the fact that there's not a lot in 4 either. Like there are just fewer ghouls overall.
Am I equipped these? Okay.
Fallout New Vegas is more about the human drama, and Fallout 3 and 4 more about the sci-fi fantasy spectacle. I get that, and that's probably why I like New Vegas more, honestly.
Oh, eat it, dude. You're right. Okay.
That wasn't an eat it. That was
No, I mean you totally shut that guy up. You made him look like a real bitch.
Man, you're riding everyone's jock today.
Wait, that guy looks like such a moron now that you talk to him. Wow, sir.
I like it.
I took combat armor. Where the F is this thing? This bedazzled fingernail.
You gotta play the pipes.
Oh, God.
I don't remember what the combo is.
Oh, my God.
1, 3, 2, 3.
Which one's 1? Oh, they have lines on them? Okay, great. This is terrible. All right, so it starts with 1, which I just pressed. 3, 2, right? 2, 3, 4. I don't remember ever doing
No,
this.
it's not this. I think you messed it up.
No, I didn't. 4, 2. Why do you think I messed this up?
I thought you didn't go back to the second 3. Oh, all right, I was wrong.
Looks like now you're a guy. I don't remember ever doing that in my life.
I probably didn't.
Fujiyama. I got this thing before.
Well,
Fujiyama Yama.
I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe there's some way to skip it. Nobody gonna make me stop.
Also, no spoilers, but I like how they're like, now we're going to kill you, but also here's this gun.
I think they're trying to say you can kill yourself. That's just me putting it out there.
No, I don't think so, because they're like, that. No, I don't think it's like that at all.
I'm just trying to be positive.
He got slammed and blammed.
It's a friendly. What a pretentious password. Why do I need to do that?
Because.
Right? Like, why is there all this stuff in here that you say it?
It's like a spy place. What are you talking about?
Okay.
I'm sorry, did you not understand that this is like a spy hideout?
Well, then what do I need to go in this room for?
Kill yourself.
Well, is that the only reason I go in it?
Yeah.
So why am I doing this as a character?
Because this is where you get your reward. It says the rewards in the
okay.
thing.
That's my question.
Also, guys, if you want the strongest 10mm weapon in the game, Tom C's got it. Also, this weapon's really, really good. It's compatible with...
What bones are these?
Just some bones. It's compatible with Lincoln's repeater. Why is that? I know it doesn't do as much damage, but it does have a crazy critical multiplier. That's right.
Why is this in English?
Because. You might have been born in America. Who knows? It's one of the few weapons in the game where you can get a 100% critical chance, where every shot will crit the shit out of your opponents.
What is the point? This is stupid.
I stand by. It's pretty dumb.
I really messed this up. There you go.
There you go.
We made a giant manhole cover in here, and it's unlocked. So just feel free to just leave.
I'm sorry. Well, no, we're still doing Would You Rathers. Why not? Oh, sorry. I missed one. I'm sorry.
Sorry, dude. It better be good. Now they may come back.
One world government or one mega corporation. Again, I don't think that's much of a question.
Come on, buddy. You made a circle back to that.
No, it's fine, but like...
It's fine, but it's not okay. It's not okay.
Okay.
It's a sickness.
Here's my question. Do I get to live a kind of like semi-glamorous, fictional cyberpunk, like cool, like Rick Deckard kind of life if I choose one mega corporation?
Here's my question about that. What is the positives of that? Isn't that the same thing as a government anyway? Part 2.
I think ostensibly a government is going to be more about the people, whereas a corporation is going to be more about profits.
So it's still the government then. Too true.
I said ostensibly.
So,
I was answering your question.
Real talk. I'm into it when cities are called like City Z or City X. Like when you have like future cities that are that cool. So when everyone gives me that, I'm going to pick. Probably the corporation. Because I want to live in mega cities, you know? I remember one time I was driving through like a really wooded area. It was like a highway where you could see a bunch of woods.
The danger zone.
And there was like this, it was like just mountains and mountains with trees on top of it. I was like, this is sweet. But then like in my brain, I imagined like, what if this whole area was just covered in buildings and like was a giant mall, like the biggest mall ever? I was like, this is really cool. And then I told my girlfriend, she was like, that sounds awful. And I'm like, but it also sounds cool. She's like, no, it doesn't. And I'm like, okay.
Dude, that's what's kind of funny I think about.
Kids just don't understand.
In this game, how like you go to like where the area where the Washington Monument and stuff is, you're like, wow, they really paved over the mall for this shit.
Yeah.
Because like it's all lined with like buildings and apartments and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you go to DC now, it's like there's nothing.
We were just there, folks. We were literally, we could see the monument. We could have taken a picture, and I did, kind of. So eat that.
So there.
We got to do Dunwich Quest. That's why
we could do that.
That's why I'm going to some place that's not relevant to that.
Well, I think you actually have to go here to start it. I think you have to start with Marcella first. So I think you're doing okay.
I don't care about this. I'm going to talk to What's-Your-Face.
Be able to be drunk with no negatives, or never get hungry, never need to eat.
Never be hungry or never need to eat.
I'm sorry.
So here's the deal. Listen, we're not giving you enough. Usually the way the game works, we have to have more questions. So let me ask you this. Because right off the bat, I'm saying never be hungry. Because I've never been drunk in my life, period. So I don't really know the benefits. So let me ask you this. if I go for never get hungry, never have to eat, does food still taste
You
good?
said food still tastes. You still enjoy food.
Man, you didn't even let me get to it. Well, then what's the benefit of being? What are my benefits of drunk?
You don't get a hangover. I assume you don't get no alcohol poisoning, no slowing of reaction time.
So
Yeah.
what's the benefit?
I don't know. I feel like the practicality of never being hungry outweighs because I don't get drunk that often, and I'm not sure if I would start. But like, if I was never hungry again, I can see a lot of benefits to that.
How about this question? People at home on the stream, you can get drunk instantly or you can fall asleep instantly without drinking necessarily. You know what I mean? Because I know what you and me would both pick. But if you could just like turn on the fact you're now drunk and you don't have to drink, that might
Here's
be
my question for you, Tom C.
Yeah.
Here's what I think is a good one. Be able to fall asleep instantly or 0 refractionary time.
What do you mean from jagging?
Yeah. Instant rebonery.
What was the first one?
Fall asleep instantly.
Yeah, I got it. Do you want me to ask questions about this?
Do you have an answer right away?
I gotta go fall asleep.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Here's the deal. One of the gifts of my now ancient age is that I truly do fall asleep pretty fast.
Yeah.
Which has been a real treat. I finally have nailed what it takes to go to bed.
Yeah, no. I feel
It took me a long time. Back in the day, I used to be like, I can't figure it out. And I used to stay up. I used to lie in bed and be like, what's happening? I don't know what it was. And nowadays, I'm in bed, I'm out. One of the best tips I got from my sleep mentor, whoever that was basically, you have to make your bed a zone of sleep only.
Yeah.
If you're going there and playing video games, you're never going to bed. Because you're like, well, I can just toss in some video. You just can't do it. You just got to go to bed. So that's one of my moves here. I didn't realize these things were that close. But I didn't even do done much in this quest, obviously, so it doesn't help me. But now, refractionary time, I'm actually pretty darn good there. And I know it sounds like just a little bit of a brag, but I can't repair this shotgun anymore. Are you effing serious, dog? Or am I just not using the right shotgun?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably not using the right one.
Okay, well, that's stupid. Anyway, yeah, I can usually I gotta get 10 minutes. Like then I'm usually back in biz.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. But, I'm not saying I'm
That's workable.
Yeah. I will tell you this. I tend to last a little bit too long. That's my one problem.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Sometimes the other person's just donezo. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have that.
You're like, sorry, dude. Yeah, you're here, idiot.
Okay.
Sorry, you're the one who yelled at me.
You stop talking to me.
Nice wheelchair, idiot. I'm not sitting.
Civil discourse, greatest of our lost arts. Wouldn't you agree?
Would you rather lucid dream and be one of the best writers known of the century?
Conversation is but one of the virtues.
Are you trying with this question?
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude, but like the practicality of these
Okay, you said lucid dream and that's it. You're like, you either lucid dream or be the greatest writer of the century?
If you were like prophecy dreaming, then we have a talk. Like visions of the future or greatest writer of the century.
Theoretically, I can teach myself to lucid dream.
Yeah.
That's apparently a thing that people just do. So that's fine. And I'm sure it's a great load of fun to lucid dream. Or...
Wait, he says hold up. Hold up.
All right.
Megacorps gives cyberpunk cities, but I'm not special in this scenario. Yeah, I think I'm going to go stick with one government then.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I need to know.
Yup.
I thought as much. That book
I don't hear you pronounce it.
is the good me.
Most people can't lucid. That's true. Most
Really?
people are also not the greatest writer of the century.
Honestly, everyone but one guy is not.
I ask no one.
If you,
A friend of mine claims that he can lucid dream.
I think it's something you can teach yourself, isn't it?
Yeah. Supposedly, and like supposedly also there's like kind of like herbal stuff that you can take that kind of helps you with that. There's some,
yeah.
I know there's some advertised. I cannot quote to their effectiveness.
Alex Jones lucid dreaming kit.
Well, there's like there's like tea that's supposed to be good for lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
That you drink before you go to bed.
And I'm a person who greatly believes that I can learn anything. I know this is hilarious coming out of that Twitch
focused on
conversation.
material wealth? Yes. yes, I am focused on material wealth.
Okay, so you're saying that there's so much value in lucid dreaming, but if I could be the greatest writer of our century, let's assume here that I am acknowledged during my lifetime.
We're saying she's a magic card.
So here's the problem. You could say, I'm the greatest writer of our century, ask a question. You could say, oh, well, you're not acknowledged and you live in
What he
poverty.
says is you're known. You're known.
Okay, well then what the F, dude? So I'm obviously I could probably live my dreams for the most part. I mean, I don't know who you consider the greatest living writer of this time right now. Who would you say it is?
It's probably, I think, of this century, I'm not sure. But, like, I don't know. Probably of our, like, lifetime is probably, like, Stephen King.
I was
right?
going that direction too. Probably the most prolific and at least
Yeah, because I think
consistent.
his versatility is what sets him apart.
Some idiots might say J.K. Rowling.
She's an excellent writer, but
that's
like,
a big J.K. right there.
Well, here's why.
Let it breathe. We're talking over the tail end of these laughs.
Here's why I would say Stephen King over J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is obviously a good author, but the only thing
What about? Oh, sorry, go on.
the only thing she's done since Harry Potter is more Harry Potter
What
stuff.
about Game of Thrones, man?
George Martin.
George Martin, yeah, from the Beatles.
Jar Jar Binks Martin. He's only done Game of Thrones as far as I know. He's only done like fantasy novels.
Could it possibly be such a great work of fiction that makes him the best author in this century?
Conceivably so, because like I think some people would probably consider Tolkien probably one of the best writers of the last century, and he only really wrote Lord of the Rings and like The Hobbit and stuff. But like that was one franchise that like set him apart.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So
Here's what I will say, dude.
I respect your questions.
I do have like really bad dreams, like a lot. It's like kind of, it's almost worrisome.
It means you're keeping a secret.
How often I have night terrors.
You gotta tell people all your secrets, and you don't have those anymore.
Dude, okay, it's like it is. I was reading up on it because I have been kind of looking into it about like how, because like stress is a big factor about how often you have like
Of course,
negative dreams,
100%.
and so like I do definitely have like
Snapping and trapping.
some not great dreams quite a bit, and like lucid dreaming would probably be a welcome reprieve.
I think it's too much work. But go on. I thought you were gonna say something else there.
No, just like I can see how that would be useful, but like first of all, guys, you might not know about this about me, but like I actually really like writing a lot. So like that actually would go in line.
You were somewhat famous for your internet writings and were paid for it.
It's true, and also I did do. I
In
was
a
actually
different
really
life
thinking about doing what's known in the biz as NaNoWriMo.
I don't know what that is.
It's National Novel Writing Month. Every November.
I remember that. I remember you said you want to get into that.
I did it one year.
Oh yeah.
And I was thinking about doing it this year. Honestly, I was actually really giving it a lot of thought.
Yeah.
So, like, I actually really like writing a lot, and it's something I think I have some talent for. So like being the world's greatest writer would be pretty fucking cool.
You're so talented in that I have seen your works linked from places that are not the places they're posted.
Which is pretty interesting.
Doesn't happen for effing Sons videos. Tell you that. Anyway.
But yeah, so like that wouldn't be out of character for me to want to be a good writer.
Yeah. And once again, being the best at something immediately does a lot more than just that thing.
It sends a strong message, yeah.
It's going to add notoriety and it's going to add money most likely. Whereas if I'm lucid dreaming, what you're claiming is
Well, okay, so hold on. Let's back up for a second.
we're really attacking this full on.
No. Because here's what I'm thinking. Now the gears are kind of turned in my head.
Right.
I feel like if you're like an expert lucid dreamer, like you're like the best. Oh yeah, this lady's dead.
She's not even a thief. Given by the mighty hand of God.
Yeah, I feel like if you're like a prime,
He'd even say you're the best at it.
I'm gonna assume that there is a best involved. If you're like the
Didn't say
a top tier lucid dreamer, you could run like clinics on that shit. Like think about it. You could probably roll that into a career because like there's a ton of people who are like interested in that like kind of new age parapsychology kind of stuff. And like if you were an expert lucid dreamer who could be like, guys, guess what I did? Harrison Ford and we high-fived in my dreams last night. I was like, oh, I can't believe it. It's
Okay.
so good.
Certainly you are right. if he wrote, "You're the world's best lucid dreamer." We're comparing world's best to just a person who could do something. It's like, would you rather be the world's best writer or a guy who can hang glide?
Oh wait, are you taking it back to the guy, or are you gonna shoot the guy in the head?
I forgot. I could probably take it to him and kill him.
I mean, you can.
But that's not what I did.
Ooh, he did a lot of talking for him. His head blown off.
Yeah. Ouch!
My head, it's gone.
I forgot I can't do it this way.
Ow, my head.
What other quests have I not done in this? I didn't do the moonshine quest I don't care about.
Yeah.
I really don't care about that. It's a real summer game, though. Summer game's done quick.
Summertime sadness.
Why do I still have a location here?
Because you never went to talk about it in Nadine. Or this might be a quest to go to drop the Quebec off at the, Oh, you didn't inspect the death scene?
Atomic power. Investigate death scene.
Oh, I think she left a note on the thing. There you go. She'll be like, oh shit, I'm eating dicks.
I'm eating a dick.
Okay, here's a good question. Because Tom and I have very differing opinions on this one.
Yeah, you've mentioned that you like men, and I've mentioned that I don't like men. That really sat there. Makes a lot.
I actually didn't hear. It was one of those times where, like, I heard what you said, but I didn't understand the words at first. And I was like, what are you talking about? And now I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Philosophical question.
Great.
How much can a person augment themselves before they are no longer considered humans? And what augmentations would you give yourself?
Okay, we've talked about this a lot. I would say first of all, are we talking about, is Cyborg not human?
I think that's kind of what he's asking. I think
you're immediately a cyborg when you have any cybernetic enhancements. If you were to get like a finger that was a metal, you're still a cyborg right off the bat. Do I consider you not human if you're a cyborg? No, you're still a human if you're a cyborg.
Yeah, but okay, yeah. So they're asking like, when do you stop being human, start being machine? Like if you're Rihanna from Deus Ex, you got like those goat legs and like you're invisible. Like, is she still human?
Was she really named Rihanna? Oh, that chick.
No, but she looks like Rihanna.
I want to say it has to do with the brain.
Okay, all right. So you're cutting off. So okay. So if you're like,
I'm saying if you still have free will, and your brain is not a robot. However, if you're saying that's some kind of thing where you can like back up your brain into a computer, I still think you're still a computer then at that point.
So is a robo brain human? That's what this guy's asking? Like a robo brain in this game? Assuming you still have free will and everything.
I don't think a robo brain thinks. I think you just use it for power.
But if they did, if a robo brain had like a personality,
I guess technically.
Okay, all right, that's interesting. So you're essentially basing
humanity on
consciousness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, that's fair. I get that.
Am I missing any important question?
I don't think so.
Nothing
I can remember.
Well, guys, if you remember,
gather like 30 punga fruits for something.
Oh, I have to tell Nadine to come back.
No, I think she's already on the boat.
Really? I don't think she is. Yeah, I didn't convince her to come back. I don't think.
Oh, well, that's gonna be a fun conversation.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Because people at Cathedral ain't gonna be too happy with you.
Is that true?
Yeah, they're all hostile now. Which will be fun to kill.
Yeah, I won't have a problem with this. So like the Old World Blues robots, the floaty heads, those I would consider all humans.
Yeah.
Because they still have personalities and thoughts. You might say that maybe they're getting corrupted by robots. I don't even think so. I'm not even giving you that.
Dude, I'm sorry. I don't think we're missing. Oh, missing the trailer was consciousness. Well, no. I think that there's. Okay, I kind of see where you're coming from the perspective because the consciousness of myself right now in a human body with this flesh, all this flesh, so much flesh.
Too much flesh.
Guys, do you need some flesh? I know where you can get some.
I got your pound of flesh.
Yeah. The consciousness of me, myself, being in this body, it's going to be a different consciousness than one that's put in a robot jar brain. I get that. I get that as an idea where that's going to be two different
Is it?
empirical experience. Yeah, because I can't... You know, if my brain's in a jar, I might have like visual acuity. I might even be able to hear things, but it's as of now, I wouldn't have a sense of taste. I wouldn't have a sense of touch or smell or like taste. So that's like a different experience. That's a different way of experiencing the world.
Of course, it'd be a different experience.
Well, yeah, but that's kind of what the fuck is wrong with you, lady? But like that. But okay, so you wouldn't say that if you were missing 3 of your 5 senses, you would not experience the world a different way of someone else.
I mean, yeah, of course it's a different experience.
So I think that's a different. That's a.
Doesn't make you not human.
No, but it's a different kind of consciousness.
Yeah, I guess. That's like saying that every single person has a different consciousness.
I think that's fair.
Well, that's fair. Yeah. Well, who cares?
Yeah.
That's like a non-statement.
But the question then being, a human consciousness can be loosely defined as being, you know, kind of set by these parameters where the world around you is being taken in by these senses.
Why, when you were under, you should have heard something. But I suppose you're more interested.
I don't get why you're so pissed off. It's not like he's putting the brain back in.
Yeah.
Interest you and move on. The only difference is that my trophies are somewhat more medical in nature. Oh, but I suppose.
I really. Okay. Yeah. You follow your heart there, buddy. And he won't even give me the Jaywalker or whatever it is, which is the coolest gun
Yeah,
ever.
it was really cool, even though it wasn't that fun.
Yeah.
And now, for some reason, the boat is this lady's.
And not me.
Not me, the guy who killed this man.
A lot of fission batteries in this brain pile. Don't you get your brain back here? Yeah, it's this one. Take it. Let's go. Shut up.
Okay, yeah, I get the idea that the brain also lies to us about consciousness constantly, but that's almost not important.
Yeah, I don't think that's
the
relevant.
lies that the brain tells you are imperceivable, therefore it's impossible to distinguish them for what can be considered to be the truth of reality, because it's only, you're limited by what your brain can process, and the lies that the brain tells you then dictate what your reality are.
Yeah, I mean that is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, just because that's happening doesn't mean that's not what your reality is. So like whatever, I mean, whatever your brain processes to you is your reality. As like
So is someone unconscious no longer human because that's kind of what you're saying? No, it's a little different.
Of course, it's not what we're saying.
No, explain why.
Don't you try to get me on this.
Okay, what'd you run to Enemy Town?
Yes. Can I hit one of these guys maybe? Okay. Having a lot of fun here.
Yeah. What happened? Where are the video games at?
So if
Now,
you're
here's why it's different. Because an
Yeah.
unconscious person still perceives the world around them a lot of times.
I don't even think this is accurate. Because what I'm going to say is being temporarily unconscious does not make you not a human. Like when someone becomes brain dead, which is losing consciousness, that's essentially not being a human anymore.
Right, yeah.
So there's a difference between like being asleep and being brain dead. You know what I mean? Of course, someone who's like brain dead, it's a shame, but they are probably,
Also,
you know,
when you are asleep, your brain can still perceive the world around you, because if there's a loud noise, you can be woken up.
That's
if
right.
you're shook, you can be woken up.
I mean, you still have a
your-
subconscious there, yeah.
Your brain is still perceiving the world around you, even though you're unconscious.
Yeah. Just fine, whatever.
Yeah, dude, I don't want to feel like I'm shitting all over your would you rather question.
Is he is he feeling bad?
No, he's just saying I have a new and hopefully better would you rather. I'm sorry.
We
to
love
like
you.
we're shitting
We
on
love
it,
you to death.
Because I love guys. Again, I'm talking a lot because I'm having a great fucking time.
I think
really
I
am.
think what's happening here is you're giving us some easy balls here.
Yeah.
And we're hitting them out of the park every time. I didn't mean to mark this location.
Guys, unfortunately, that's the end of this episode.
I probably got one more in me. You guys cool with that?
Guys, we're gonna catch you on the next 20 episode of Sons of Video.
See you, folks.